gang. All right, so before we get started, y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Y'all blow your girl up. I'm at 21K. Let's try to get me to 50K. I know y'all like 50K. Yeah, 50K. That's what I'm trying to get to. Let's get into this week's update. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the Lori Vallow case. Now, I covered this case on YouTube last year, so if you have not watched that video, go back and watch my video about the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell situation, because we're going to be having like an update today. This is what this video is, a little update. So, as you all know, Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell are accused of killing Tylee and JJ. Now, Tylee and JJ, they are Lori's kids. They are not Chad's kids. Now, I'm going to do a little rundown of the story because I know some people might not remember the story, or some people just don't remember details. So let's just do a little rundown right quick. All right, so basically, Lori Vallow was married to this man by the name of Charles Vallow. Now, they had two kids, JJ and Tylee. If I'm not mistaken, I think JJ is the one that's adopted. One of them is adopted. Now, they have two kids, and for some reason, Lori and Charles' relationship did not work out. Now, it was an incident happened where Charles Vallow was coming to get the kids. Argument broke out, and Lori's brother, which is Alex Cox, ended up shooting and killing Charles in self-defense. Now, nobody was arrested. Anybody in America that was looking at this case, when they saw that happen, they said instantly that they murdered Charles. But for some reason, police didn't see a reason to arrest anybody, so they basically got away with murdering Charles Vallow, which is JJ and Tylee's dad. So after Charles Vallow, he's dead. Now, you guys, what's so weird about the whole Lori Vallow Chad Daybell situation? A lot of people end up dead in this case. Now, you have Charles Vallow dead. Then after that happened, Lori then ups and she moves the kids to a whole nother place. Now, we then find out that in the midst of her and Charles Vallow marriage basically failing, she started talking to Chad Daybell. Now, Chad Daybell is also married to a woman by the name of Tammy, and they have kids as well. So, but I think their kids are grown, so we're not going to even mention their kids in this story. So, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow, they're kind of messing around a little bit, and basically Chad has this doomsday theory, and he has like this cult where people meet up and they think that the world is coming to an end. So for some reason, Lori Vallow jumps on this, and she has the same beliefs as Chad. So I'm guessing that's how their little relationship rendezvous actually started. Now, after Charles Vallow was killed, then all of a sudden, Lori and Chad ended up being together. Now, they're together, y'all. Charles is dead. They have the two kids. She gets the kids. She withdraws them from school. She puts all of their stuff like in a storage. So when she put all of the stuff in the storage, people was like, okay, so hold on. If you're moving with your kids, because she told the teachers, like, I'm taking the kids out of school because, you know, the death of Charles was just so bad, and I just want a new start. Takes the kids out of school. Need to remind you, I think JJ is autistic. If I'm, don't quote me on that, but I think JJ is autistic. Takes them out of school, puts their stuff in storage, and then shortly after that, she moves. Now, JJ and Tylee have grandparents. Like, regardless of their dad being dead, they have grandparents. So the grandparents are like, look, Lori, where's JJ and Tylee? I want to talk to them. We haven't heard from them. Lori even has an older son, and he's like, look, I haven't heard from my brothers and sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's when the police start doing like little checks, random checks, to try to find out where JJ and Tylee are. That's when Lori tells them that, oh, they're with family. Now, instantly, my antennas went up when this story first broke, and I was like, yeah, something ain't right about that. So then later on, the kids never are produced. Lori and Chad, they go to Hawaii, they get married, take pictures on the beach, no kids. People even see them like on the plane because they're looking for the kids all around the US, and they see these two people who supposedly know where the kids are on a plane. So people are like confronting them in Hawaii. News reporters are going up to them like, where the kids, where the kids? They don't have the kids.
Chad, where are Lori's kids?
Nate Eaton with East Idaho News was in Kauai this weekend right after police served Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell with 2 search warrants. One for this black Ford Explorer the couple was driving around the island, and another for their Kauai townhome where the couple's been living.
They've been missing for 4 months. You have nothing to say? You're over here in Hawaii?
Police don't know how long the couple's been in Hawaii. Lori and Chad staying mostly quiet before ducking into the Kauai beach resort over the weekend.
There's people around the country praying for your children, praying for you guys. Why don't you give us answers?
That's great.
That's great. That's great that they're praying for you, praying for your kids. What?
Lori's children, 7-year-old JJ Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, haven't been seen since September. Their grandparents are offering a $20,000 reward for their safe return.
They're good kids. They don't deserve this.
Along with the investigation.
So one point that I missed, and I'm sorry you guys, I was trying to do like a quick run through of the story. I wasn't trying to tell the story in whole. But one point that I missed was Chad's wife, that's name is Tammy. In October of 2019, she mysteriously dies. So Tammy's dead. That's Chad's wife. You have Charles Vallow, which is Lori's ex-husband. He's dead. The 2 kids are missing. And these fools went to Hawaii and got married. Now, let's fast forward months later, they ended up arresting Lori for not producing the kids. Then after arresting Lori, you have these jail phone conversations of Lori and Chad basically talking in code, saying like, oh, the police are searching the property. I think they're looking for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And then the police ended up finding the kids buried on Chad Daybell's property.
I'm not coming in hostility in any way. I come with trying to be the peacemaker, and that's all I want. I just want to be a peacemaker. Let's all get along here. Let's see where JJ was. And to say I'm sorry.
We're all with you.
So they find JJ and Tylee buried on Chad Daybell's property. And after that, you guys, that's when they ended up digging up Tammy because they felt like something ain't right with Tammy's death. Now, Tammy's death at first was ruled accidental or natural causes or whatever. And all of a sudden, just literally like months ago, they came out and said that it's a homicide. Like Tammy was killed. So Tammy was killed. The kids were found dead, buried on the property. Charles Vallow is dead. Oh, and Alex Cox, the brother, ended up just mysteriously dying. Now, let me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on it, and then I'm going to give y'all the update. Now, my thoughts on the Lori Vallow case is, Lori and Chad, they're nuts. They believe that the world is coming to an end, but for some reason, they save each other. My thing is, if you think the world is coming to an end and you want to kill everybody that you know because you don't want them to suffer, or you think that they thought that they were possessed, why you didn't kill yourself? If this is such a crazy world and it's going to come to an end, why didn't you just kill yourself? Why are you so concerned about everybody else? I think that they killed the kids, Tammy and everybody, simply because they wanted to be together and they wanted to go live their life accordingly. They didn't want the kids. He didn't want to be married to Tammy, and she didn't want to be married to Charles. And I feel like they killed everybody just selfishly. It wasn't because they felt like the world was coming to an end. I think that was bull crap. And I think it was mainly because they wanted to be together. Now, and I'm going to say something else that a lot of people might be like, well, that's a little weird. I think that Lori and her brother Alex had some type of something going on. I'm not trying to sound weird when I say that, but Alex carried out majority of these killings, and I think that Alex is the one that killed Tammy, because Alex Cox, Lori Vallow's brother, was seen shooting at Tammy with a paintball like days before Tammy was killed or was found dead of natural causes in her bed, which we now know she was murdered. I think that Lori was convincing Alex for some reason to kill all of these people. I think Alex killed the kids as well, and I felt like they thought that if they could get Alex to kill everybody and then kill Alex, that when it came time for like the trial or whatever, who do they have to say what happened but them? Everybody's dead. Nobody can basically even testify against them or anything because they're dead, you guys. So we have all of this going on, and just recently, like yesterday, they announced that they finally are bringing murder charges against Chad and Lori, because at first they were just charged with, like, I think the tampering with a body because they buried the bodies, and nobody was charged with Tammy's death at all, but now, y'all, they are.
Despite the delays, we have been working diligently to pursue justice for the victims in this case, to ensure we have the evidence required to prove the facts beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law.
A Fremont County grand jury indicted the couple on 2 charges of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. And another first in this case, with Daybell charged with first-degree murder of his late wife, Tammy Daybell. The first time anyone has faced charges linked to her death.
Members of the grand jury deliberated and determined there is probable cause to believe the Daybells willfully and knowingly conspired to commit several crimes that led to the death of 3 innocent people.
The couple also has been charged with grand theft by deception, grand theft, and insurance fraud. Court documents show Vallow failed to contact the Social Security Administration about Tylee and JJ's deaths. Prosecutors say she continued to collect Social Security survivor benefits for the children months after they died. Documents also state that Chad and Tammy Daybell signed an application to increase her life insurance policy to the maximum amount in September 2019, just a month before her death.
We believe the crimes occurred on or about October 26th of 2018 to January 15th of 2020.
Alex Cox, Lori's late brother, also is named in the conspiracy charges in the deaths of the children and Tammy.
So you have 9 counts amongst them. It's conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder charges. Now, they are charged with the deaths of Tylee and JJ, but only Chad is charged with his wife's murder. Now, the reason why I think that's a little weird is because I feel like Lori had to play a part in Tammy's murder as well, because they did it for the insurance money. Now, they are also charged with Social Security fraud, because I'm guessing JJ and Tylee was getting a check because of Charles's death, but they calling it fraud because the kids were dead and or missing while she was still receiving checks. So these kids, you don't want them. They're possessed or whatever she said. The world is coming to an end, but you're going to continue to receive their Social Security checks. My thing is with the Tammy Daybell situation, so with Chad's wife, why did Tammy have to die? Like, why couldn't you just get in a divorce? Well, it came out that Chad ended up upping Tammy's life insurance. So like days before or like a week before Tammy died, he ended up going down there and letting Tammy up her life insurance to the max. So I believe in that Tammy was just a casualty. They killed her for the life insurance. That way they could be able to live their life the way they wanted to. Because if you thought the world was coming to an end, why you need life insurance? Why do you need Tammy's money? Why do you need that? Like, it's not making sense. This was a selfish act, and it was only because they wanted to be together. What struck me as so strange was Lori's attitude towards everything. It's almost like she cared nothing about JJ, Tylee. She cared nothing about Charles. Like, she cared not even Alex, because when Alex died mysteriously, the brother, you didn't even hear nothing about that for real. Like, it's almost like Lori only cared about Chad. But what's so weird is they weren't dating that long for them to be like, okay, let's kill our entire family. You know, like, this case is crazy, and I have to watch this case when it airs on Court TV, because I'm very curious to see how this plays out. I want to see if she's going to try to plead like insane. I want to know if they're going to turn on each other, which I think that Chad will turn on Lori, because Chad just seems like an opportunist. And I think that Chad will turn on Lori and start to tell more of what happened. But I'm telling you, I think they use Alex as the killer. Alex is the one that killed everybody, and I don't care what nobody say. I strongly believe that. So I'm going to be keeping you guys updated on the Lori Vallow case. I know I just did a video yesterday, and I was just telling people, like, comment below. Let me know what cases you want me to cover. Because I try to do a case every day, if not every other day, on TikTok. So it's extremely hard for me to, like, do stories on TikTok and then turn around and do stories on you. It's like I'm trying to do everything at once. So I want you guys to comment below and let me know what stories you want to hear on my YouTube. And then I have people on TikTok, they comment and let me know what they want to hear on TikTok. I try to do current stories, but I love doing cases that are not solved, missing person cases. I love bringing awareness to things. I just want to help. I wanted to speak on the Cash Gurning case before I ended this update. I know a lot of people had opinions when it came to Cash's case. I had opinions about Monica, her son, or whatever. And I just honestly feel like, you guys, it's okay to have an opinion. Even if they were not guilty of the actual murder, everybody feels like something in their house was not right with the whole family, with the kids, the way they were sleeping, just in general, everything going on. So I see a lot of YouTubers kind of like backtracking or saying like, well, we thought it was them, but it's not them, it's just Darian. But regardless of the fact, you guys, when kids are involved, all bets are off. Everybody is a suspect. I don't care, mama, grandmama, brother, sister, cousin, you are a suspect. And I think the fact that the kids' room were on the other side of the house played a big role in how he got inside of the house so easily. So I don't want people to feel like because Darian is the only one that they're saying it committed the murder, because if I'm not mistaken, the police told somebody recently that they feel like they have the person that they need to have and nobody else is involved. So I just want to put it out there that just because Darian is arrested, he's a monster. Don't get me wrong. Like, from the things that I'm hearing, he's sick and he's right where he needs to be. But like I said, in my heart and soul, I felt like it was more to it, and I still do, and I'm gonna stick by that because that's the type of person that I am. A lot of times you have cover-ups, you have things, sometimes you never find out the whole details in cases. So just because you feel like Monica or somebody was guilty and then it turns out that they didn't play a part in it, negligence, just him being abandoned, just him and Carter being abandoned by their father, all of that could have just stopped this from happening. Not even including the fact that a sick monster, if he hadn't did it to Cash and Carter, Cash, he probably would have did it to another family, and that's sad. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for y'all today. We just did like a little update about the Lord Vallow case. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys, share this video. I don't care if you use my video. I don't copyright strike people. I've been seeing people saying, if you use my stuff, I'm gonna copyright y'all. Do what you do. If you want to email me and be like, look, Drake, can I use your video for this or that? Do it. I don't care. Like, I'm just that type of person. So that's all I have for y'all today. Oh, I'm sweating, y'all. Bye.